You know, it's my favorite type of season. You want to know why? It's hoodie season. What's up, guys? So earlier today I watched a video from CNET. They're talking about their first MP3 player. So it got me thinking about some of the first technology that I got a hold of. So I guess let's just start off with my first PC. It was actually given to me by my uncle. It really wasn't working. There was no Windows on it. It just had a MS-DOS. So all I could do was figure out and learn how to navigate DOS, and I think a little bit later I figured out how to do my own like text-based adventures on it. I never really showed anybody. I wish I still had some of the files, but that computer ended up getting destroyed in a flood. But luckily my brother built me a custom PC that, you know, was able to play pretty cool video games like Turok, StarCraft, and Warcraft. Like that CNET video, my first MP3 player was actually this RCA Lyra. It was a compact flash card based MP3 player. So you had to get like this peripheral, hook it up to your computer, stick the card in, load it up with, you know, your music, and then put it in the MP3 player. It was big, bulky, it ran out of batteries very, very quickly. But like, at the time, I think it actually predated the iPod. I'm not sure about that. Let me double check. But I'm pretty sure it came out before the iPod. And I remember saving up a lot of money for it. Before that, what I was actually doing was burning MP3 files onto a blank disc and playing it in my Walkman CD player. Like, I had a bunch of those. I pretty much collected them. I was pretty rough with them, to the point where like the lid wouldn't stay closed and I had to tape it. So that was my first MP3 player. Next was, you know, my first phone. This Motorola right here was actually given to me by my older brother. He also had like the Motorola StarTAC phone. This is I don't even know what model number this is, but I just remember it being super tiny. And whenever I would show my friends it, they were all impressed because it was like the smallest flip phone they'd ever seen. But my first real phone that, you know, I had to get my own phone line was this Nokia 3200, aka the American Idol phone. This phone was actually pretty interesting, and to me it was cool because the casing could come off, and you could either print or buy these facings for it, or these paper inserts, put it in there to change up the look. So I thought that was pretty cool. For smartphones, there was these things called PDA. While my older brother and even my younger brother, they had like the Palm Treos. I didn't get that. Instead, I was using this Palm V or Palm 5 that my older brother gave. For you young kids, PDA was a personal digital assistant. It was basically just an organizer. But this one was pretty cool because one, it glowed in the dark, and two, I was able to program Tetris on it. It wasn't a very good version of Tetris, but I mean, it was all I had. And my last piece of tech, last of my first tech, is my first smartphone, which is LG KC910. This came out a little bit after like the first Android phone, which was the HTC G1. You know, at the time I didn't have a whole lot of money like I am now. I was super into tech. I always wanted, like, you know, to be the first adopter and have the best thing out there. But obviously I couldn't afford an iPhone. So I had to settle with this. This was pretty cool. I mean, it had a touch screen. It actually had widgets that, you know, the iPhone didn't have. It played music, and it could actually do video calls and had GPS. So I think it was a little bit ahead of its time, but as you can see here, it's a little bit slow, it's a little bit clunky, but it was all I had. So it's interesting to see how far we've come now. to basically having, you know, these small supercomputers in our pocket. Looking back at everything with all of these old tech, like all of this, like all of that is now in this. And to me, it's so amazing, and it's something that we definitely take it's something that we definitely take granted every day. Yeah, well, hope you guys enjoyed this. This is just a, you know, a quick video that I thought it would be kind of fun to take a trip back to memory lane. Yeah, let me know what, you know, your first phone was, your first smartphone, your first MP3 player, your first computer, laptop, or whatever. Let me know, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.